Hi, Ashwin.
Hello.
You look like part of the cosmos. Your backdrop puts you in the planetary system in the cosmos, and is very apt for what I want to talk about, which is the metaverse. As usual, what piques my interest, I come and check with you. And I read a report by Mckinsey and Co. And let me read this. The title of it is Value Creation in the Metaverse. And it says that by 2030, the value of the metaverse could reach 5 trillion. Wow. I can barely wrap my brain around that number. And it further stated that the potential impact of the metaverse varies industry by industry. You know, this metaverse economy seems to be the it economy, the latest thing. We've come from the Renaissance and industrial economy, then oil and gas and renewable energy, the gig economy, and now this. So what's your take on it? It seems that it varies from industry to industry. And of course, on e-commerce specifically, the range will be from 2 to 2.6 trillion. That is the market impact that they're predicting, whether it's a base case or whether it is an upside case. So can you please clarify?
You are absolutely correct, Tessie, because this is going to unleash something, a new kind of revolution. I won't say the word internet, a new kind of internet revolution, okay, a new kind, completely different. Yeah. And this will be one of a kind because people don't understand this right now. Right now, the stock markets are coming down because of inflation and this and that. So people have got the focus here because we have a habit of acting when there's chaos because we look towards the future. If our clients who are looking 2 to 3 years from now, we have already started buying things for the metaverse because we know in 2 to 3 years from now, we will make money. Before you interrupt, you see, Credit Suisse says the metaverse carries an atmosphere of transformation like in the 1990s with the dawn of the internet era. The bank says that the use cases in the metaverse are manifold for both consumer and enterprise-focused businesses.
Exactly. So what I wanted to say was this, the internet 1.0 and then 2.0, and this seems to be 3.0, pushing us further and further out into the cosmos, as it were.
Yes.
But, you know, I have to say that these markets are highly volatile, very sentiment driven, Ashwin. So what if all this and all that is pushing us forward into the internet revolution, but then on a day-to-day basis, we're still dealing with volatility?
Yes.
How do you reconcile?
When you are an investor in the market, you have short-term, you have medium-term, and you have long-term. Right now, short-term to medium-term, there's volatility. But again, you know, investors always become pessimistic. They think that this scenario will persist for the next 2 to 3 years. You cannot think that way. I'm sorry. You have to look beyond this. So today's video, we have 2 parts to this video. One about the metaverse and how you can look beyond the metaverse. You know?
So I'm hearing you say that there's a timeline. One is a short-term thinking style, and one is a longer-term thinking style.
Correct. Why do I say that? Because this inflation, this volatility will not last forever. Number one, when inflation drops, the market will stabilize. When the Fed has finished raising interest rates, the market will come into its own. But until that happens, you cannot assume that because we have seen the markets dropping since March 27, it's going to be like this every day. No.
Right.
So before we proceed, let me explain to you the additional impact of the metaverse.
Okay.
It's estimated that the impact of the academic virtual learning market will be between 180 to 270 billion dollars.
So it's going to change the way we learn. We get educated, formal and informal.
Let me blow your mind. The advertising market, as you know it now, you can forget it because the metaverse will have 144 to 206 billion impact on the advertising market.
So it's the canvas is changed.
Yeah, and it will have 108 to 125 billion impact on the gaming market. Now, let me just finish it. Let me finish this. There are right now 3 billion gamers on this planet.
Ashwin, you know, I'm pushing 60. Yeah. So when you say gaming, can you elaborate a little bit for the investor?
Gaming meaning kids nowadays are playing games on their handphones and on their computers. And on the computer side, you have a very high-powered, high-performance software and chips for gaming. Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, makes one of the biggest, fastest chips for gaming. NVIDIA makes a high-class, fast-performing chips for gaming. So you can either play these games on your phone. By the way, without NVIDIA, you will not be able to play games on your phone. Or you can even have the NVIDIA's gaming chip installed in your computer, your desktop. So kids nowadays, they are into gaming. And what's fueling this craze even more is this. I'm not sure whether any of you know this. Kids nowadays can make a living just by playing games.
Oh, yes,
They can get paid just by playing games. If you're a good gamer, and you do very well in the game, people will pay you to come to tournaments.
So all this are indicative. So all this is indicative of the world as we know it going inside a metaverse, as it were.
So in metaverse, you not only have gaming, you have consumer consumption, you have advertising.
E-commerce, as you said, is the biggest revolution.
For example, in Singapore, there's a youngster hotel called M Social, okay? And they have got a metaverse hotel called M Social as well. So if you want to tap on the latest offers in M Social, the physical hotel, you have to go to the metaverse, to the M Social metaverse hotel.
I've heard some of my clients talking about migrating their playgrounds, as it were, to the metaverse. So they're going to shift from doing business outside inside.
So the metaverse will become a
how amazing is that? How transformational.
Your physical products. Nike will tell you, I got a new shoe. Come to the metaverse and have a look at the shoe. You can try on the shoe in the metaverse, and if you actually like it, you can go to the shop or order it online and get the physical shoe.
So as I said, the paradigm is the shift. It's a new canvas, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's where all the gaming is happening.
Virtual learning. I tell you now, Tessie, whether you believe it or not, this will change learning altogether. Forget
this will change life.
Or school. Forget university. You may not even have physical teachers anymore.
Yeah.
Today, you can have.
I know friends. I know my students who buy and sell footwear, apparel online, even before they graduate.
Look at sneakers. Look at the sneaker market, secondary sneaker market. Sneakers. Can you money? You buy a sneaker now?
Amazing. I'm in the wrong business. I'm a generation behind.
Technology has made so many things possible. We had a taste of it during the pandemic, and now it's going to be full scale. I mean, like I said, please don't be pessimistic and think market's dropping every day. Nothing's going to happen beyond this.
Yeah. But so sentiment driven, Ashwin. What is this?
That is why I'm coming to my next part of the video when you say so sentiment driven.
Yeah. How do we make money?
We are sitting pretty right now because we don't care whether the market goes up and down.
No, I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
I ask all our viewers this question right now. Are you making money while you sleep?
Am I?
Are you making money? You are making money. I'm asking all the other people who are watching this video right now. Are you seriously making money while you sleep? I'm not talking about how much money you put in your investment, nothing. Are you making money while you sleep?
Okay, please elaborate.
We have come out with a new index-based strategy that enables you to make money in the markets, whether they go up or they drop. Okay? So it's an index-based strategy, meaning in this index-based strategy, we do not buy physical stocks. We do not buy US dollar, we do not buy bonds, and we do not buy the fear index, which is a common measure for hedging against the stock market. We do not do all these things. We have our own index-based strategy. So supposing you're holding physical stocks, okay, and I'm going to do it such a way where when the market drops, you make money here. So you'll be very happy because you got a paper loss here because you're holding physical stocks. And then you got me making money for you when the market drops. So can you see your paper loss will be offset by the profit made when the market dropped. So this is the new scenario where we say, do not worry about market direction. Market direction is for amateurs. What you should be doing now is doing this. Make money. Number one, make money when the market is dropping. Number two, when the market finally stabilizes, okay, start making money from when the market goes up through the index, and start making money by buying quality companies. Don't you think that's a fantastic plan? So you make money both ways. You make money when the market is dropping. You make money when the market is dropping. You can buy more on the hedge so that you can make more money when the market is dropping than your physical paper loss in the stocks. It depends on how much money you put in.
Well, everything screams at me, expertise, expert. Yes. I don't think one can do this on your own.
We have been researching this since March 27 because we saw the market deteriorating, and we don't put in our clients for systems where the hedge is not strong. So we finally came up with this index-based strategy where seriously you can make money both ways. Supposing your paper loss now in your investment is say 30-40%. So you pump in more money, you increase your bad news strategy to 60%. So a 40% paper loss, but you got 60% profit. So it offsets, right? It offsets. Okay. And when the market stabilizes, you take profit on your bad news strategy and you start buying the markets either in index form or in physical stocks form. So you make money both ways.
So I can almost visualize you looking at all your screens. I don't know how many there are.
We have all knowing in my personal screen now, they're all together 12. They tell me that's all I can have.
Watching the weather and seeing when it's going to rain, when it's going to snowstorm and hailstorm and so on. So you know how to maneuver.
Yes. Let me add one more element to this exciting index-based strategy. One more element. We can now make money for you whether Bitcoin goes up or goes down.
So you're saying whether market's up or down, there is a strategy to profit.
Because our strategy is not about market direction. Listen to this, please. Our strategy is not about market direction. It's about positioning.
And you are saying long-term?
We're analyzing now how much the market is going to drop or how much the market is going to go up. And we will position ourselves accordingly.
Well, you know, if market's been so volatile and people have been getting margin calls and so on, so it seems as though the timeline is pushed further back because, you know, you have to wait it out.
It's pushed further back because inflation is still very high, above 8%.
Yeah.
And the Fed is underway. The Fed is still in the process of raising interest rates. We expect 75 points in July.
Yeah.
Okay, and we expect...
So this toss-up between inflation, recession, interest rates, you know, while amidst all that, are you saying that there's still opportunity to make a profit?
Like I just said, it doesn't matter if inflation, doesn't matter the market drops.
And how soon...
I'll make fun money for you when the market's dropping.
And how soon could we possibly see a return?
Return on what?
On investment. If
you deploy our market up-down strategy, you can see our payout will be every month. Our payout will be every month for this strategy.
You're kidding.
Strategy. Yes.
You're kidding me.
Every month. Yes. Depending on how much money you put in, I mean, our minimum is 75,000 for the index-based strategy. Okay, say 75,000. If you add in the crypto element, it's 25,000 more, so 100,000. So based on that, you can make money when the stock market goes up or down, or when Bitcoin goes up or down.
So we have to make available a committed capital of 100,000.
75 to 100,000 depends what you want to do.
And then that money will go into...
that money will go into your account in your name to an online broker, which we will tell you what to do. It'll be in your account in your name. We will not be able to touch your money. We just trade for you. You just give us the permission to trade for you. We will trade for you, and all profits will be in your account after they're made.
Right. Okay, and I still would advise investors to give Ashwin a call to discuss your personal profiles.
Anybody watching this video will say this is crazy.
Reward. Yeah.
Let me repeat nicely and slowly. This is not too good to be true. It is not. It is based on positioning. It is based on mathematics. It is based on research, hardcore research. Why we can do this? Because we have an algorithm called human quant that is helping us in the background. That is our master plan. So this is not too good to be true. This is not a gimmick. This is not a scam. No, the money is in
Well,
your account, in your name.
yeah,
We
I
will just have the
suppose,
permission to trade for you. And
I
you will
suppose,
see from our trading how we make money for you.
I suppose if you have enough money,
Yes.
one should definitely engage with this program.
Yes.
When one is already in the market and our committed capital is stuck, so to speak.
Correct.
What do you advise?
Stuck. I mean, if right now it depends on how
Well, you know, most
out of the
of
total
my
amount that you
friends,
have invested, it depends on what is the level of your paper loss.
well, most of
if
my
you're
friends are experiencing paper losses because the market has tanked a little,
Of
right?
course, everybody has.
Since April, since March, something.
Yeah. I mean, paper
so-
loss is the name of the game. You can't expect the market to be always in the money.
So, you know, money is finite. It goes away.
Yes.
So would you advise to engage with this program or to wait it out and start later?
For those who are suffering paper losses right now, I would strongly advise you, no hard sell here. If you do not act on this program, then the market drops some more and your paper loss will widen. Your paper loss will increase. So to prevent your paper loss from increasing further, you should join this program. You know? Otherwise, you sit down here and the market drops 5% in the next 2 months or 3 months or whatever it is, your paper loss will widen.
So you just stomach it, lah. You just
you either stomach it, or you participate in this program where your paper loss is preserved and even your profits in the downside will offset the paper losses. So the choice is yours.
Yeah. So you're saying again, 75,000 and above to start this program.
75,000 from the index-based strategy. And 25,000 more if you want to do the crypto element in there, meaning you can make money from Bitcoin, whether it's up or down.
Okay, so it's 75 plus 25 minimums.
Yes.
Okay.
And let me just add this, that we will not be dealing in physical Bitcoin or even Bitcoin-based companies. This is an index-based strategy, something totally different for Bitcoin as well. Imagine Bitcoin has dropped from 36,000 to now below 20,000. You know, there's money to be made when Bitcoin drops. And right now, the way we're seeing it, Bitcoin can drop further from here. Okay,
so Ashwin, coming back to the metaverse and its upside.
Yes.
You're saying that your selection of asset classes will be according to the best performers.
Yes, we are buying. We actually right now for the next 2 years, we are preparing now because valuations are very low. You know, even if the market goes up the next 3 or 6 months, we plan early. So we are, for selected clients of ours, we are preparing a portfolio where we buy we have a selection. Our algo does a selection of the top companies which will do well in the metaverse.
Okay.
And believe me, based on our research, these companies are going to do very well in the metaverse. This is not some flash in the pan. This is not.
Yeah, obviously, we don't want to be left out, right? So we're talking longer term.
I tell you, on a ballpark figure, you can make at least 30% a year on our metaverse portfolio. At least 30%, at least.
Sounds really promising. So I would encourage all these viewers who are interested to either hedge, balance their portfolios or make money to contact Ashwin. So how do we contact you?
See, before I sign off, this whole thing is about, like you said, money is finite. Let me add one more thing. Time is also finite. Every day the market drops, you sit down there with a paper loss, you are wasting time. You are wasting time. Your money is sitting down there rotting.
And it's frightening, you know, Ashwin. You have to look at it from the other side of it. You know,
and I sympathize with people.
We need people
because they have the expertise to what to do.
Yeah, we need experts.
We need
expert guidance.
You panic. My paper loss.
Yes. Because sometimes you feel so alone. You don't know what to do.
So honestly, this is why we had the inspiration to come and create this, to say we can preserve your paper loss, if not even make money from it.
Yeah.
I mean, make money from a down market.
So
Or
what was your
some people
inspiration
prefer paper loss.
what was your inspiration to research on this product?
Our algo did the research. You see, we were looking at various hedging tools when the market. Now, one thing I must bring to viewers' attention is that all these years, we have been hedging against the Chicago Board Options Volatility Index, which we call the VIX, or the fear index. But this time, something very funny has happened. Given the market the way it is acting now, the VIX index has not gone even above 40, it's now below 30. It's very funny. There is no, for the first time in history, we are seeing no fear in this market. Usually when stock market drops at this magnitude, there'll be fear and the fear index will go up from 18 to 20 to even 40. Right now it's below 30. That means even though, this is the new phenomena, even though the market is dropping, the public, the investors are not afraid. So if you buy the fear index hoping that it will go up, it doesn't work. The hedge doesn't work. And the US dollar doesn't always go up when the stock market drops. That's another problem.
So the market is volatile, responding to what? Fed's announcements?
You see, you can't look at it case by case basis. We are looking at macro, micro, macro, micro. On a macro basis, on the macro basis, you are looking at the Fed, like you say, inflation. But on the micro basis, there is no fear.
Look at the money, where
people are
the money.
Confident. No fear, meaning people are still confident to buy stocks. So when you have these micro factors, new micro factors coming in, your existing hedges, which you have been relying upon to protect your paper loss, are not working.
Yeah.
So that's what we sat down and brainstormed and said, let's find 100% hedge that will work when the stock market drops. And this is what we have, an index-based strategy where when the NASDAQ drops, when the S&P drops, when the Dow Jones drops, we make money for you. And when Bitcoin drops, we make money for you. It's a direct, I stress, it's a direct hedge.
I'm so grateful that I'm on this program with you.
Like I said, no hard sell. We are here to help people who are stuck. We are here to help people who want to make money.
Believe me, I've made my fair share of mistakes.
People who seriously want to make money. You know, we get so many calls in a day on WhatsApp to say, can we have a trial? Can we have a free trial? Or can we have a, I'm sorry, we are serious about this. We cannot offer any free trial or any free whatever.
Yeah. I'm amazed you even have time for this.
So they're doing it as a service to the retail investors, because
thank you. I know you've been
bugged clients there.
You've been bugged by me enough about this. So thank you so much. How do we contact you, Ashwin?
Email is ashwin@ppchk.net. On WhatsApp, it's bit.ly/algotrader. On YouTube, our channel is bit.ly/algowealth, where you can subscribe to our videos and you can honestly learn a lot of things from us free of charge on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And if you have more time, you can send us your email on bit.ly/algotrader on WhatsApp and give us your email, like I said, and we will send you our free Algo Research Ideas newsletter, which we send out every 2 days.
Thank you, Ashwin. Thank you. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.